Roger that. He's long.
Fast, long wrap. It's a fast, long wrap. It's like...
Through the long, fast.
It's, oh, nice. phzy, nilo, good. However, there is a little trady-weighty situation over inside of the A site. The bomb's going down right now. It's all fine. It's all good. Young Ninjas, they planned for this. They set up for this 4-on-3 retake. They're not worried yet, but prosus trying to play a little bit tricky, trying to get a little bit cute with it with the timings over in Boiler. Will get cancelled out by phzy, and now the main bulk of this push coming in at long. It's not as plain and simple as it might look, though. Both these players are low, and Peppzor gets it down to the 1v1. Just phzy left to find, and he's going to do it cleanly. Woo. Factor. prosus selling this little B lurk. He's even through CT. He can disrupt rotations. This is big. If they get these A kills, I mean, there's very little time. The bomb's got to be going down now, and they can't deny it on this side of Young Ninjas. With a second to spare, the bomb plant is in. And Rolf is left saving this M4.
Nice exit, but they are still coming. That's not going to stop fnatic from trapping him into this bomb site. Rifle waiting down B, open CT, and maybe Rolf will get away with this, although... Nice shot again. Now he's dead. Certainly. prosus will make it so, and fnatic on bomb sticks in eco rounds. Fast A play. fnatic smoking Molotovs. Look at the speed. The AWP is here though. phzy up for the job. Even the B push. Sapec trying to flank out these players. He's fired a bit too soon. fnatic are going to have to hunt down these A players, but they're getting boxed into middle. Look at this flank right now. fnatic have nothing. Nowhere. No one.
Kevve.
Yeah. Oh, they realised, but only one man's going to make it through, and not that far either. Rolf trades the kill, and what a death.
They're in that smoke. They're going through it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Deagle gets one, and now a bit of room taken. They're wrapping B. Rolf has to do a hell of a lot, and he's dinked down low, getting chased by regali. Oh, KST, Run. They're both here. They know he's in Boiler. It's very weird. They want to deal with him, and they will. Now they're on for this 2-on-2 retake. phzy and nilo, are they up to the task? They've got regali and Kevve left to beat. Both players set up CT. Are they going to boost? Yeah, they're throwing Kevve up and onto it. There isn't a smoke for CT to cut out any of these angles. They're just playing this... you know, same position, two different angles of elevation, and they're hoping that they can long it out, and they do.
Thought about that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, not as controversial as grenades. Probably a good idea.
Well, ZTR and oh my goodness, through the smoke. Oh, ZTR through the smoke again. Oh. What smoke, he says, as he spams and tries to annihilate the B play. Regali is going to get one with the deagle, and now crossing into this B site, spam again.
I feel like I've never seen anyone shoot as low as they should be on that spam. Everyone aims too high. Everyone aims too high, no matter who it is. No one can ever stop the coffin plant. I don't know what it is. Do you feel
what are
me
you
there?
now, the high police?
No, that they would just be under the remit of the regular police. I'm sorry.
ZTR, look at him go into the front line, but only one. A lot of damage onto regali. A 4-on-4. Regali looking more like Regoli, you know, catch him outside. How about that?
That's niche.
It's a dated meme.
Yeah.
Dated meme. Nilo.
Nilo's here to win the round. phzy's been smoked off. Can he find any value from this position? Nilo's going to have to. It's nice spray, 2 kills. Nilo backs up further and wastes even more time. There's not lots left. Kevve, 1-on-4. The kills are not being offered up. He's got to hunt down this solo player, and he does. Bomb, can it come in? He's faking it. He thinks there's more than there is, and no one's inside of the bomb site. Now that penny's starting to drop. Kevve hunting kills. There's a second. He's got all the info now, but he hasn't got the time nor the ammo. Quick reload, quick tap, and now he goes back with 5 seconds remaining. Kevve needs anything he can get. And they just collapse the big rifle round though, right? Like we've had this short comeback for the CT side. fnatic is still, you know, not a done T-hop, not happy with it yet, so they've got to come in with the goods. There's a kill, right up banana, Rolf back in B, getting flashed in, and all the return is through the smoke. Rolf even lives. prosus not so lucky. 4-on-4. fnatic now can start to bleed this one. They know that ninjas are 2-2. They've seen that flash set up on B. A lot of info here for fnatic, but they're still smoked out of mid, and this provides time for Rolf to rotate. He's already begun so. phzy pushed off the angle. They hit the scope. They know the orb's here. Mid-air caught is Peppzor, but they still trade the kill, and that is worthwhile for fnatic. But here's that rotate we were talking about. Rolf, they're ready for it. The smoke's in. He's spamming. Oh, there's a bit of a gap even. Maybe able to catch them on the cross. Playing a crossfire with his teammate in the bomb site. But they are ready for it. That leaves nilo alone, no question. fnatic know he's here, and they take the headshot. KST with a double opener leaves just CTR.
Yeah. Kind of pump and dump rounds out of fnatic Rising. This one, they try to gimmick rotations a lot more. They're a lot.
Fines come in, of course. Oh, good flash.
nilo.
What a catch.
Flashy. phzy, though, gonna step up and plug, moving in through CT, but he doesn't rid us of Kevve. Kevve is not going to fully commit to rotating either. He's putting faith in his teammates to get into B, and he's trying to cut down these players in rotation. However, he's now dead, and so it is just prosus left. Regali died pushing B moments ago. And so he's left in this one, 1-on-4. He does have a chance at a 1v1 for B site control, but with ZTR back in CT, the trade, at the very, very least, should be available. And it's even better than that. Trade's not needed.
That's a terror. I mean, if you actually think about that, though, that is pretty terrifying.
And how big's a grain of sand?
I think oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. I think if you have a handful of sand, that's a lot of grains. There's tens of thousands of grains.
All right. Well,
put that in perspective, huh?
These are my grains, goddamn. And look, phzy's looking to hand out headaches as well. There's the opener, 3-on-4.
No pain, no grain.
And so now we're into the B play.
There's only one man here.
Yeah, just one dude, but that's the
Goes
thing.
Through.
With Rolf, oh, he is gonna.
Did he crash or something?
Looked like he tabbed out or something. There.
Yeah.
Now KST with this AK creeps into CT. He's gonna get checked. ZTR, one of the stars that we talk about here, having a bit of a show. It's left onto Regali, all alone, back of the site, no HP, no chance. phzy's gonna finish the job, and Young Ninjas, the 8-7 this first half of play.
Yeah, it's got to feel pretty good, right? Remember how they started? This was 6-1 to fnatic Rising. They were all over this map.
I'm rotating already, Kevve. Yeah, they're inside.
I'll go hold car for you guys.
He's not planting defense. I'm saving my net.
Could be river.
I'm
I
holding
might
car.
push. Yeah, I might push.
Nice.
Close.
But
I'm peeking.
construction. I'm watching. I'm taking an off now.
He's still sandwich.
Dead,
Nice.
dead.
Dead.
Come
Wait, I'm
I will
reloading.
flash him. Watching the smoke for a bit. I'm flashing now. One dead ruin.
Nice. I'm holding door. Kind of.
One dead.
One
No, one more. Not dead. I'm gonna smoke it. Dead. Smoking. City last.
I'm holding the
Nice.
fuse.
Nice. Sick round. Yep.
I don't find the bomb.
Holy shit.
Oh no, that's
Wow.
not the
Oh.
opener you wanted. Rolf smack 10,
the
doubling
MP9.
down, forget about them. prosus on this M4. Oh, he's spamming, he's trying to find anything that would make you consider giving this a go. But as the pressure's getting applied on this B-bomb site, the guys at A try to look for answers by getting aggressive, and it's only made matters worse. This is Young Ninjas getting this conversion. fnatic Rising. It would take a miracle to even make you want to embark on this 2-on-5. And there's no miracles to be found, not in this round at least.
This is where things get very scary for fnatic, because Ninjas are looking up for the job. Convincing rounds, no save. Oh, I was going to say, prosus does get away with that kill, but they're all around him. Should still be 10 with no guns kept for fnatic. Ooh, drop off the boost as well. That gets heard. Regali's playing in the cover. His teammate's flashed out. He's not. And he can activate double kill. Helped out by prosus in that one. They're going to molly him. He smokes it out and he stalls even longer. Now a grenade. That will do it. prosus says goodbye. He gives it up. Sorry, bud. They're still keeping up a man. fnatic, they're hearing this A play. prosus blinded. Peppzor from the balcony, and he needed a double there. Instead, it's an even odds retake 2-on-2, but the bomb down. Nip now favored.
Yeah, Nip. As mentioned, like if they win this round, mate, they know the impact this carries. They know this puts them so close to the finish line. Not the time you want to be missing a moto smoke. Right, they're able to fight ahead of it, and it allows KST a chance at that trade in the first place. Now down to this 1v1.
Wow.
However, Sapec, not fast A play from Young Ninjas. There is a possibility that KST could flank and deal with some of these guys, but the sheer pace, Sapec is in their face. He's even ready for the banana push. Now, KST still gets the kill, but Sapec has already done enough getting the info, getting the double. Yeah, he's heard phzy's AWP scoped up, but phzy doesn't need to look for this fight. He's not the guy on the clock right now. It's KST who needs to look for this kill on the AWP, and phzy's got it nailed down, lined up.
One, but even kills a rotate off of B as well. What an inches,
and they just get churned up. The Young Ninjas are so good at those fast calls, man. And it really does put the fear in you if you're fnatic Rising. Now you're worried that, like, well, what if they deal us another one of them? Regali alleviating.
Sapec's in front of the Molotov. He certainly seems to think so. And KST's ready to drop back at the sign of worry. Kill comes in and he avoids the trade. It was always going to be a bit late, though, ZTR waiting for his teammate to come up. And at this point, there's a third CT in position to make sure nothing goes wrong here. Nothing gets out of control. Smoke in CT spawn, boost up on top of it. Maybe a pick, but not today. KST's got his wits about him. And now you know ZTR's here as well. So ready to close. CTR takes out the AWP, but they can still save it. And fnatic to gamble with AAA. That's not the case.
Ooh, look at this.
Flash everyone's blind. Oh, the random smoke spam anymore. Perhaps a second, and he does get it before the trade comes in.
A man on the edge. That's how we describe prosus. Oh, no.
I'll be on the edge after that.
Yeah, ZTR clears him. Kevve now trying to hold on to this A site. One man up against it all. How much can the lone Kevve do? He staves them off for a moment. But ZTR, he wants this site for the Young Ninjas. It leaves it all on Regali. 1v2. A little gap, maybe. Nah, nothing to be found around this smoke. He's got to wait for the fade. He drops his own through it, flashes as well, but already spammed out by Nilo. It's...
Kommer smoka nätten på bör. Ja, vänta. Jag smokar långa och kommer molla korta.
Jag kan lägga
Upp hennes sätt.
Vi hade väl två smoke?
Det är två av bara. Med två B.
Lägg lilla. Ja, inga flashes.
Jag kan lägga en graveyard flash.
Lägg lilla. Jag målar pit. Jag flashar här.
Lägg graveyard flash.
Jag kommer gå bara wide side. Ingen är hård. En är side. Två side. En close. Close strike. Nice.
En ena lilla.
Uppe. Synd.
Vi hade smokes.
Behind door number 9.
But is that an option on this wheel?
These lucky men.
Here we go. Out they go. Out through the apartments. Oh no! And into prosus. Double down. That's the bomb as well. The alarm bells. Whomp, whomp. You can hear them. You can hear them ringing out. Nilo, last guy alive. 1-on-5. A lot of work to do and not a lot to get it done with. fnatic Rising.
Down middle. prosus has been spotted. That doesn't deter him, though. He's got help from the apartments as well. Catching phzy tucked in the corner. The rest of the Young Ninjas run B. Storm in the site, but there's two men here to put a stop to it. Regali not having any problems. Beaches. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right.
Oh, it's only a Glock though, and so it's a nice, clean
dream. Really? Their other dream is that Ninjas walk into this stand.
Well, as CSGO would seem to want to tell us, with dreams come nightmares. Which will it be? Out into middle, and Young Ninjas, they trade it evenly, a 3-on-3. But there's KST keeping fnatic rising in pole position. The last two, it's Sapec and phzy late into a B play. Regali here, waiting in the wings with the AWP scoped up. You don't often survive past the first shot, and there's phzy learning that the hard way.
On a bait jump as well. Hasn't got a smoke. Nade will have to do crossing with a plume, and 1v3 grabs the first. Don't count Sapec out. He's pretty capable. Bomb getting planted. Regali has to wait for his teammate, but he's going in, and he wins the round on his own. Risk is there, but the reward is picked up by fnatic Rising, and into extra rounds, we find ourselves bonus. It's overtime.
He's getting tickled by these nades. Ooh, little tickle. Ooh, KST up and over, but still the trade's go in favor of Young Ninjas now. Sapec in his deep position, trying to clothesline the B bomb site. Kevve's still lining up utility. He's not expecting them to just dry walk in. Kevve's going to get shot upside of the head, mate. He's out of the round. Womp, womp, womp. That's a bit of a rough one for Kevve. It's all because Sapec was waiting in that smoke. He just never even considered that someone would be that fast and that quiet on the approach. Bomb now down, and Young Ninjas just 2 kills away from getting that elusive 16th round to open up overtime.
That's to be expected. Full save coming in. In front of the smoke. He's got to look up though. They're on the boost. His teammates spamming the smoke. This is a great fake being sold. Sapec going in, and he gets the first as well. Second player Molly drops. Sapec knows, and he deals out the headshot as well. Does die, but he dies a hero.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. That's a bait they do all the time with Sapec. We know the title he has, and he always wants to show us why. Prosus and Peppzor are going to start to embark on...
Yeah, I don't know if there's even time at this point. No one's given over the kill. phzy doesn't need to fight, but he can when he's ready. Rolf takes first contact. Now phzy on the angle, and it's a done deal. 2 out of 3, and phzy locks in the last. Bones, man. I mean...
Look at this. Fast play up towards long. We'll revisit this topic once the A play comes through. ZTR and Sapec. There needs to be a hero. And KST could be that man. However, he's double wrapped by Sapec and phzy. And in amongst this chaos, Sapec is doing some of his finest work yet. It's like watching a master physician at work. And there he is. Looking for a way back in. Looking for a means to an end, and the fast B play for Prosus, well, it's given them a little bit of room. Sapec might want to start calling for rotations. phzy is moving around, moving over. But Sapec is still alone for the time being. Flash into pit makes him feel a little more comfortable to swing. And there he is with the double. Sapec, as mentioned, this guy, when it comes to anchoring, there's no...
And it's so long, but once they hit crunch time, man, everything out the window. 4 in a row for the Young Ninjas, and Peppzor makes it so. That is a clean overtime victory for the Swedish side. Young Ninjas taking another victory, add it to the notch, and yeah.